All right, black people need to stop using the N-word. I be so sick of black people using the N-word. Black people. I'd be so sick of black people constantly using the N-word and stuff like that. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but my question is, why in the world will you keep calling yourselves and degrading yourselves to the word, the name, the degraded name that your ancestors called, that your ancestors was called, what the slave masters was calling you? Negro, house Negro, field Negro and stuff like that. Oh, look, that's the Negro's why. That's the Negro school and stuff like that. Me, I can't even really say the N-word, the nig, and I can't say it. I remember I said in high school, like the last day, was it the last day? No, I think it was probably like the last month of my freshman or sophomore year. I said, bye N-word, and I felt like, why did I say that? That did not feel right. It did not feel right. And at the time, I was a Democrat at the time. At 15 years old, I didn't know nothing about politics, okay? I'm just saying, I was more liberal and democratic back in the day. So yeah, I don't understand the concept of black people using the N-word. And as soon as a white person want to use the N-word, they don't even have to be talking to them. They could just be, oh, what's up, my N, and they talking to another white person or whatever. Oh, you're racist and stuff like that. You can't say the N-word. I just hate that. And I just don't understand, like, you hate slavery so much. Black people hate slavery so much. They hate racism so much. They hate segregation so much. But yet, you keep using the offensive term. You're calling each other the N-word, when that's what the slave masters was calling our ancestors that back in the day. I don't understand that. Like, don't that take you back? Look, I might call myself not a black man, but as a black man, I hate using the word N-word because that kind of reduces me. That dehumanizes me. Black people really need to stop using the N-word. It's just stupid. And if I ever I don't care who calls me N-word, a black person or a white person. Honestly, I will hold the black person more accountable for calling me the N-word. That make me pissed off at actually being called the N-word. I hate the N-word. And it's not even because of the slavery thing, because it's more of a dehumanizing thing. Like, I just don't understand that. Oh, that's just our culture. That's how we refer to each other. You don't refer to me like that. Don't call me no N-word. And people like to call me a light-skinned N-word. That's what the hood like to call me. I have first-hand experience in the hood being called a light-skinned N-word. You the type of N to this. The hardest working N ever. Like, I get offended by that. I should be approaching my biological family about that stuff. Stop calling me the N-word and stuff like that. I don't know. And for the record, the N-word, American black people specifically, they tend to give Spanish people, Hispanic people a pass sometimes using the N-word, because I don't know what reason why they do. Mainly because they cool enough or whatever. But maybe to me, the reason why I would give Mexicans and Latins a pass of using the N-word is because, firstly, the N-word is negro, black in Spanish. Okay, so if that's where it originally came from anyway. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that, but I don't support them using the N-word. And I'll get to people who I support using the N-word. Self-degrading. Yes, it's nothing but a form of self-degrading. You're degrading yourself. I bet every single time a racist person, specifically a racist white person, hear black people call each other the N-word, they love it. I bet they love it. I'm pretty sure they jizz in their pants all the time. The dumb racist white women, they getting wet all the time. I'm pretty sure They love the fact that black people constantly calling each other the N-word. Like, I just don't get it. And then you'll be surprised that the racist white man actually being racist to you. You call yourselves the N-word. So stop saying the N-word. You're degrading yourself. Stop it. This video probably won't be as long, but let's get to the hypocrisy of it. You talking about you want to fight white supremacy. You want to have equality to the whites or whatever. But every single time you hear them say the N-word, you want to have a problem with it. Oh, that's our word. That's our culture. You can't say that. You're racist. I literally, somebody at my old job at Amazon, he was, I think, more on the Arabic side or whatever. He said apparently, according to one of my coworker friends who is, spoiler, Side Novel episode, Side Novel cast member, he said that guy, Q, we called him Q. He had a full name, but we called him Q. Q, he was fired because he said the N-word. But as soon as a black person say the N-word, he ain't getting fired. I don't like all the special treatment us black people getting in the workforce. It's, in a sense, it's kind of like affirmative action and stuff like that. And it's hypocritical. I hate the idea that only black people can say the N-word. Look, it's either all or nothing, okay? In conclusion, it's either all or nothing. Nobody should say the N-word. Nobody. But if black people can say the N-word, I think everybody, especially white people, can say the N-word. Look, the only time I would allow the N-word among everybody, Chinese, Mexican, white, black, and all that stuff, if they mean it not in the racist way, okay? Not in the racist way, self-human degrading way. I mean it as my brother, okay? My brother. My sister. Specifically brother, because N-word specifically. I think for men, I believe. That's all I gotta say. Black people really need to stop using the N-word. I can't say the N-word. I'm not gonna say the N-word on camera or whatever. The only time, and you know, that's the problem, my singing / voice acting talent or whatever, sometimes there are lines that include the N-word, specifically in songs. Like, for example, I would love to do a cover of Goomba by Tekashi 69. Is that Tekashi 69? I think that's him. I like that song. It's a very funny song. I like thick thighs, blah, 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 blah. It's just a really funny song. And for the record, the women in there are all unattractive. Twerking is disgusting. Twerking is that video's nasty. The video's nasty. I mean, when it comes to rap videos, I kind of understand the concept. You know, because that's what I get in my head. The first thing I think about certain rap songs, especially if it's twerking related. So yeah. So you know, that song I like my inner booted up and stuff like that. You know, I like the song because it's funny and it's cool and stuff like that. And I really like what 6ix9ine do with his voice or whatever. He's like, you know, I'm not gonna do that, but he raps in two different voices, and I really like that. That's another reason why I really like that song. But unfortunately, he says the N-word in there. Look, I don't care. He can say the N-word, and I really hate it when non-black people ask me, "Hey Ray, can I say the N-word?" I'm like, no, that's why are you asking me? You have free will. You can say the N-word. I don't care. Like, to me, if I'm friends with anyone, I don't really care if you say the N-word, because I'm not gonna take personal offense by it. The only time I take personal offense by it is specifically from black people. Not because I love white people so much, but spoiler alert, I do love white people. They're really nice people. They're very beautiful people. So yeah, look, I forgive them about what happened 300 years ago, okay? 500 years ago, okay? But I forgive them. But I take it more personal when a black person called me the N-word. Because why are you calling each other the name that the slave masters called us? I don't get it. I know they're saying nig, period, I know, that stuff. They're not saying the hard R. I understand they're not saying that, but I'm just saying it's just not good. Black people need to stop saying the N-word. Like, one of my post-childhood siblings called me N-word, I got super pissed off. Super pissed off from that. Called me the N-word. I expect more from black people. If I'm going to be real and admit I'm a black man or whatever, if I'm gonna identify with this black skin color or whatever, as if that's who I am or whatever, no N-word. That's the rules. But black people are not gonna listen to me. Nobody's gonna listen to me. Anybody's gonna listen to me except you guys. So thanks for listening to me and stuff like that. I don't know. I really don't know. The only reason why I'm giving the white man and non-black people a pass of saying the N-word, because chances are they mean it as my brother. And I'm pretty sure black people mean it as my brother too. But I'm just saying, hear me out. I'm just saying, as soon y'all look, I would care less even if the black people called me the N-word because I'm black. Okay, I can care less. But the only time it becomes a huge problem, because I know for sure you're not gonna have it if a white man's called you or me the N-word, or any black person the N-word. I know that. The hypocrisy. That's what I hate the most. I know. We have a freedom of speech. I have no problem with that, okay? Freedom of speech. And it's just freedom of speech of just being humans. I get that. That's fine. You can say whatever you want. I get it. I'm just saying, when it becomes hypocritical that I can say it, but you can't, that's where I cross the line. Hypocrisy is one of the most things I hate the most. I hate hypocrisy. But unfortunately, because I'm born in sinful nature, I have a hypocrisy sinful nature as well. Let's name one example. Man, I have to actually think now. Look, I'm not into hookup culture. I'm not into, that's actually another point. Hookup culture. Hold up. Another point from my other video I'm going to record after this. Hookup culture. I'm not into hookup culture. I'm not into fornication. But if I wanted to sleep around with a whole bunch of women, I could get away with it. It's a double standard. It's a hypocrisy. Women can't do that. Look, I understand, okay? Men, we're physically incapable of, being virgins per se. Women, they are. You can tell. As soon as her hymen is broke, she's a virgin. She's no longer a virgin. This is not me slut shaming, okay? This is not me slut shaming. I'm just saying, men and women are different. Men, we could get away with sleeping around. If I wanted to throw away my virginity, throw away my purity, throw away all my nerves or whatever, and get some, which if I wanted to, I can do it right now if I wanted to. But if I wanted to let loose in my 20s and stuff like that, have fun, sleep with a whole bunch of women, get experience, sleep around with 50 women that Myron on Fresh and Fit podcast always say, if I wanted to do that, I can and get away with it, and a woman would like it. And it would be even worse if a Christian woman liked it. I know I got on a tangent as far as that end part, as far as hypocrisy. The point is, I hate hypocrisy. I really do. I'm just saying, that's one of the, I just had to give an example of one of the hypocrisies I may drive in. But let's just say hypothetically speaking, I decide to sleep around, okay? Me personally, I will want a woman who's also not a virgin. If I'm not a virgin, then she can't be a virgin either. I don't want a virgin woman. Now, I will have to reject her, because I'm not going to put all these spiritual STDs on this virgin woman. I don't care if she prefer me. I don't care. You better find you a good man. I don't even care if I was a good man, redeemed man, everything. No, I'm sorry. I can't do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you, sister. I love you too much. I'm not going to degrade you like that. I'm unworthy of you. I'm unworthy of you. That's how I feel. And if I do go with you, I'm a hypocrite. And I hate hypocrisy. That's all I gotta say. Black people need to stop using the word. It's idiotic. It's idiotic. It's stupid. It's hypocritical. It's just a lot of bull crap. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.